Good morning. So here they want us to find, this is called the difference quotient. Now they break it into three steps. They say first find f of x plus h, next find f of x plus h minus f of x, and then find f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So they break it into three steps. I'll do that too. One thing I want to point out though, because I think it makes it much easier, so you don't have to write this over h all the time, is to recognize that f of x plus h minus f of x all over h is the same thing as 1 over h times f of x plus h minus f of x. And that's just going to make it easier to think about when we go at the end. Because honestly what we're going to do is when we find this, we'll factor an h out, and then it's just easier just to do that. Anyway, it's just a writing thing. But let's find f of x plus h. So again, I'm just going to write f with blanks in it. So I have 6 where the x's are. 6 times blank minus 6. What am I going to put in that blank? I am going to put x plus h. Now technically that is f of x plus h, but I'm going to simplify this later, so I'm going to go ahead and distribute this 6 and get 6x plus 6h minus 6. Now I will find f of x plus h minus f of x. So I've already got f of x plus h. That was in part A. I don't know why I'm starting to draw an f there, but whatever. So I have 6x plus 6h minus 6 minus, now this is really, really important, minus f of x. Notice how I said minus parentheses, because I need to put all of f of x in there, not just part of it. Common mistake here is to say minus 6x minus 6. No, it's minus 6x minus 6. Meaning you have to distribute this through. And the reason is you'll see things happen here. So you have 6x plus 6h minus 6. That's just right there. Minus 6x plus 6. Now we simplify and we get 6x minus 6x is 0. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0, so we're left with 6h. This is why you need to be very careful with this, because you will repeatedly get it wrong and you'll be doing a lot of things correctly and you may not catch your mistake. I'm just telling you, if you get to this point when you're doing the difference quotient, i.e. the definition of the derivative, i.e. these exercises warming you up for that, you get to this point where you find f of x plus h minus f of x, and you have anything that does not have an h as a factor. You have made an error in this step, and you need to go back and check your work. And I will bet that if you did this part right, you made your mistake right here. But anyway, so now we find f of x plus h minus f of x. And remember I told you that that was like multiplying by 1 over h. So now we got, well, we already found all this, 6h, and that's over h, so we're left with 6.